Bored of the same old cookie cutter games coming out lately? Well, we got something a bit different for you. It's called Minimal Escape, and it's by a new indie developer called The And Games. It's a pretty interesting little puzzle game, but why do we think so? Well, let's check it out. So, you play as actually, I'm not sure exactly what you are. The character looks something like a tiny Teletubby, except without the TV attached to your belly. Heck, it might even be a Pikmin for all I know. Anyways, the goal is to reach the endpoint in each stage, avoiding an insane amount of obstacles the game throws your way, all the while trying to obtain all the stars hitting around the level. You'll come across things like a giant rolling cog, Lego blocks, underwater mines, spikes, this really creepy eye thingy, and a bunch of other stuff. Some of them are just hazards that you need to avoid, while others are part of an elaborate puzzle. Oh, and about the puzzles, these things get extremely hard. For some of them, you have clues that are scattered around the level. For others, you might need to actually pause the game so you can search online for tips. For me, there was actually a puzzle that I needed to solve by playing the correct piano keys in the correct order. However, I couldn't remember which key was what, so I had to bring up sheet music tutorials to help me actually solve the puzzle. So for the other puzzles, you pretty much just have to use common sense without overthinking the solution because, well, the answer is pretty much right in front of your face. Just free your mind, as Morpheus would say. Now, as you explore the stage, which are really huge levels by the way, you'll need to make sure that you choose the correct path, as some paths can lead you to stars that you need to collect. If you happen to skip that path, well, for some stages, it's impossible to go back, so you have to restart the stage if you want to collect everything. There are times I went through a stage and didn't collect a single star, so try to explore the less obvious route sometimes, and you might be rewarded with something good. Oh, and I should mention that you have 3 lives when you enter a stage, and those lives go by quickly. When you're trying to get around some obstacles, you'll often find yourself dying and dying and dying over and over until you finally get past it. No worries if you use up all your lives though, as the game gives you the choice to either quit, restart the level, or continue from the last checkpoint with a new batch of lives. But enough of the gameplay. What about the atmosphere and the aesthetics? Well, the music is pretty simple, but it fits the mood of the game really well. The graphics are basic as well, but that's okay. The game isn't trying to wow you with fancy particles, tessellated geometry, or ray tracing for that matter. It's a dark puzzle game, and the art style fits that. I wanted to say it's similar to games like Limbo or Inside, except this game has a bit more color to it and a not so gloomy style. Most of the graphics are 2D, with the character and the occasional obstacles being 3D models. Because of the way that the textures were drawn, both visual styles blend together cohesively to keep you immersed in this melancholy world. At the end of the day, Minimal Escape is a challenging puzzle game that you can spend a lot of time trying to complete. The stages are huge, the puzzles really make you think, and the obstacles will definitely give you a challenge. If you're looking for something new and engaging, Minimal Escape is definitely worth your time, so give it a shot and let us know what you think in the comments down below. And until next time, see ya.